y'all. We made it to week 22. This deployment is almost over. Thank God. I am glad that I was able to survive this with nothing major happen except for my one situation. While we talk, I'm gonna put shoe cases together because a certain someone has a shoe fetish apparently. So I'm gonna put these together as we talk. This deployment vlog is gonna be a little different this time because I don't have much to share like from last week. So I'm going to share my situation that happened. And I'm hoping I don't get too emotional. I'm hoping I can't even say, I'm not even going to say I hope I get mad because I don't even want to get mad about it. Like I said, I'm trying to leave the past in the past. I'm hoping I could just get through it and move on. I'm going to give you a little bit of a backstory before I get into it. So, backstory. As you all know, I'm military. My husband's been in the military for just as long as my son's been born. We've been in Japan majority of his career. Being in Japan, of course, there's rules and regulations that you have to follow. Obviously, you have the rules and laws and regulations for Japan. And then being in the military and being a quote-unquote guest in this country, you have the military's rules, regulations, and laws that you must follow. I've been in Japan 10 years, and I think I'm pretty solid when it comes to the rules, regulations, and laws on both sides, the military versus and Japan's. And never had an issue. Never had an issue. Knock on wood that I never have an issue from, continuing on being in Japan. Also, there's this saying in the military world, spouses, I can't even say it for, I'm not sure if it's like this for male spouses, but I know it's a big thing for female spouses, that female spouses wear our husband's rank. I'm not one of those. And let me explain that a little bit. When they say that we wear our husband's rank, it's meaning that because my husband is higher than your husband, I see myself as better than you. I've never been that way, never will be that way. Majority of the friends that I have made, we don't talk about rank. Never have, never will. Because my husband's job is his job. That's just how it is. So I don't wear my husband's rank. We don't talk about rank. We don't talk about their jobs. Hell, if you ask me, half the time I don't even know what the hell my husband's doing in the military. So he's gonna hate me that I said that. But it's the truth. It is the truth. He gets mad and says, I've been in the Navy this long and you don't even know what I do. Love you, babe, but that's how it is. So yeah, I don't wear my husband's rank. Never have, never will. It's just not me. But on the other side of that, I wear my husband's rank in another form. And in that form, it's the way I present myself. And I guess you can't even say it has to do with rank, meaning when I go out this house, I act a certain way. I mean, I may be in here, act a whole fool in my house. But when I leave my home, whether it's on base or off base, I know how to present myself. I'm not out here just acting like a wild animal. And I guess you can say that's not even a rank thing. It's just maybe it's me as a person, and me being a U.S. citizen, being in someone else's country. That's if you wanted to put me as a wearing my husband's ring, that's how I will put it. I know how to present myself. So I say all of that to say, living in Japan as a U.S. citizen that's attached to America by the military, we have to act a certain way, I guess you can say, because if you don't, you're on the first plane out of here. So what happened? Travis's homecoming. You know, that was supposed to be like the best night ever, you know? I will forever remember my child's senior homecoming, because you ask me, the shit was tainted. Travis's homecoming. Senior year, playing football. Why is this not going in? I posted a video, some of the video of me and my daughter and my son. We kind of standing on the side of the field. We were standing on the side of the field because that's the night when they present the seniors that's on the football teams, the seniors, cheerleaders, all that other kind of stuff. So that's what we were getting ready to do. We did all of that. My daughter, myself, my friend, and her 2 kids proceeded to go to the stands after we did that whole shindig or whatever. Well, her daughters was already in the stands, I believe, with friends. She was down on the sideline because she was recording for me. So we proceeded to the stands after we did the whole shindig. But before going to the stands, we went to the concession stand, you know, talking it up with people, getting food or whatever. So once we do that, we go to the stands and, you know, getting ready to eat whatever we ordered. My phone goes off. And my phone goes off because I put a reminder in my phone that I ordered pizza. Y'all, I totally forgot that I had ordered pizza. I had ordered the pizza earlier, obviously, so Travis can have something to eat when he got home from the football game. And I was like, oh shit, I forgot the pizza. We got to go get the pizza. So she came with me to get the pizza. Tania decided to stay. So it was me, my friend, and her 2 kids. We left to go get the pizza. The pizza, Domino's, you know, I showed y'all the picture of the Domino's that I go to. And that Domino's is literally like 2 minutes outside of the gate. So we went to go get the pizza. My pizza was already pre-ordered, so it was already ready. She decided that she wanted to order pizza for herself. So got the pizza, ordered the pizzas, no problem. We proceeded to come back to base. Coming in the gate, I looked down to get my ID out of my wallet. And in the process of doing that, I hit the curb. No one said anything. I hit the curb. Go up to the gate. I mean, you know, go all the way up to the gate to the little, you know, the MP or whatever. He takes our IDs and he, you know, hey, how you doing? What y'all, you know, how y'all doing tonight? This and third, you know, chop it up, whatever, you know, nothing fine, dandy, give us our IDs. We proceed on our way. The car behind me, for whatever reason, decides to tell the MP that I was driving erratically. What? So I'm not all the way out of the roundabout. Those that are military, y'all know what I'm talking about. When you come in and out of the gate, you know, it's like a little roundabout or whatever. So I'm not all the way out of that just yet. He yells, "Hey, stop the car," or whatever, something to that nature. I'm like, what? So my windows were like not all the way down, but like somewhat down or whatever. So I stopped the car and I'm like, what the fuck? Whatever. So I stopped the car. He runs over and he says, the car behind you said you were driving erratically. And I was like, what? I don't even know that person. He asked for my ID. I give him my ID. He walks to the back of my car. I don't know. Runs my plates. I don't know. He's doing something, radio and something or whatever, about looking at the back of my truck. I happen to look over at the gate trying to figure out who the hell is this asshole. Let me stop cussing. Whoever this person is that says something, like to see if I know this person. Little blue toot car. What I was like, I don't even know who that is. So it was another officer or MP or whatever that was there. They decided to shut the whole gate down. So they told those people to go and shut the whole gate down or whatever. This is not the main gate. This is another gate. Y'all, those are the military. Y'all know it's more than one gate. So shut the whole gate down. He's radioing whoever. He comes up back to my window and says, his words exactly, I don't think you're intoxicated, but we still have to check. Fine. What the fuck ever. So goes back to the back of the truck again. I don't know, talking to people. Comes back up and tells me to come out the little roundabout thing. And like the first part of the main road, asks me to pull over there. So I pull over there, trying to maintain my calmness. Because I'm like, what the fuck is all this about? So, I don't know. He's talking to somebody on the radio. I don't know who he's talking to. 2 more officers show up. One's supposed to be a supervisor. No. One officer shows up first. He pulls up. Of course, I'm pointing this way. He comes up and he's pointing this way. So he comes up to my window and he was like, move your car. What? Move your car. What the fuck ever. So I pull up some more. Then he goes and do a U-turn and parks his car in like the housing parking lot. Comes to my window and says, how are you? I don't think I answered that question. But then he goes, where are you coming from? Domino's. Would you order? Pizza? Like, what do you get from Domino's? What kind of pizza did you order? Cheese and pepperoni. I have kids, you know, because I'm at this point now where I'm getting annoyed. And he was like, so you got the basics. Yeah, I got kids. So then he was like, where are you going? And I had on, as it's showing in the video, I had on my senior football. Well, I don't know, something like that. Senior mom football player, something like that. So I pulled my shirt out, like, where he was like, you're at the game. So then he walks away, says something to the first guy that who pulled me over initially. Comes back to the window, and then he goes and says, say your ABCs from like G to like, I don't know, L, M, or I don't know, L or P or whatever. And I was like, my words exactly was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. He was like, say it from G to P without singing. And my words was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. My friend, in the front seat said, you better just stay calm. Just stay calm. So, say my alphabet. Guess that wasn't enough. Then he tells me to count randomly from like, I don't know, 50 or maybe 60 to like 40 something backwards. Shaking my head like, this is not, I'm thinking to myself like, this can't be really happening to me. And in my head, I am like picturing all the cop shows that I watch when people are out there that's like legit intoxicated. And I'm just like, this is not happening to me for real. This can't be true. So Before I start counting, I'm shivering because I am cold now. Like, for whatever reason, I'm cold and I'm shivering. Don't have a jacket on, short sleeve shirt. I start counting. Wait, run that back. Before he told me to do the alphabet, it just made me think when I did this on my fingers. Before he started counting, had me do my alphabet, he was like, do 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, something to this nature on my freaking fingers. I felt like that I did it with no problem, but evidently it wasn't enough. So then he went to the alphabet test, and then we went to the number test. When I did the number test, apparently I was stuttering, but I was shivering. So I was stuttering, and then I had pause in the middle. So all of that indicated I'm drunk. He walks away. Walks away. And I tell my friend, I was like, this can't be fucking serious. Like, this is not really happening to me right now. And she was just like, Yvette, stay calm. Just stay calm. Stay calm. So I got to run it back one more time. Before I even started the test, he had asked me to turn off my car. I turned off my car, and he was like, turn off the car, put the keys on the dashboard. So I had turned the car off. And he was like, put the keys on the dashboard. I was like, I don't have keys. He was like, so where are the keys at? I was like, I don't know. They're somewhere in the car. So he was like, you don't have keys? No, I don't know, because my car is like keyless or whatever. So he was like, the keys are where? I don't know. They're somewhere in the car. They were in my purse because my car, like I said, my car is keyless or whatever. So I turned the car off, and he was like, put the keys on the dashboard. I don't know where they are, because you're like, right now you're annoying the fuck out of me. So I guess, I don't know, that made him, I don't know, mad or whatever, because I didn't locate the keys. Does it really matter where the keys are? The keys are off. I mean, the car is off. So anyways, when he comes back to the window after me saying the numbers backwards, dude tells me to get out the car. Before I get out the car, my legs start shaking. When I get mad, like when I'm like pissed beyond pissed, my legs start shaking. My friend grabbed my leg and was like, Yvette, stop. 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 And then she said my husband's name. She was like, think about him. Think about him. What would he do? Think about him. So when she said that, like, I calmed down, because like I was legit ready to get this dude to business. Like, you can't be serious. Get out the car. Walk over to the sidewalk. I walk over to the sidewalk. He walks away, and he's talking to the first guy who initially pulled me over. Also, in the midst of this time, the quote unquote supervisor pulls up, who doesn't say shit. Remember, I told you, I'm thinking like this shit can't be happening like the shit that happens on TV. You know, when a quote unquote supervisor shows up, you know, they come over and introduce themselves, not come and get on their fucking phones. But he comes and gets on his phone talking to the guy that originally pulled me over. So he went over and talked to them, comes back with this piece of paper. Y'all, when he gets ready to talk to me, he's sitting here reading the paper, talking to me. I'm like, if I'm supposed to be so drunk and it's supposed to be so important, why are you reading from a piece of paper? Whatever. So at this point, he's getting ready to do like the pen test, like checking my eyes or whatever. Dude says, are you wearing contacts? Yes. Can you take them out? No. Why can't you take them out? Because I need him to see, is what I said. I need him to see. Without them, I'm blind. Walks away. Talk to the other people. Comes back. So you don't have a case to take them out and put them in. I said, if you would have asked for my license, you would have seen on the back of it that it says needs corrective lenses to drive. So I was like, no, I cannot take them out. So when do you take them out? When I go to bed. So you don't have anything. I do not have anything to take out my contacts. I wear my contacts all the time, except for when I go to bed. Walks away. So I guess the other guys heard me yelling at him. And I guess at that point, that's when they told him that it's fine to wear my contacts. Because I'm just like, what? You take my contacts out, I don't know where I'm going to put them. I probably won't be able to see the damn pen that's right in front of me. Anyways, so we do the pen test. Fail that test apparently too, because we had to do another test. After I do the pen test, he leaves and goes and talk to the other cops. And I'm going to stop there. Like or comment for part 2.